Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. So we might have a little bit of action in a little bit. Again, it's been a great week so far. As far as today, we do have news at 8:30 for the USD pairs. So make sure to keep that in mind. And as far as GJ ended up doing what we was talking about in yesterday's live. He ended up doing a move here, respecting 199.70 as support. Then, like I talked about Tokyo session, he ended up seeing the retracement. So we're going to be looking for continued buys though. We're going to be looking for continued buys on GU as well. We're going to see what this next 15 looks like. Make sure to go ahead and like the lives. Y'all hop up in here, y'all, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're almost at 3,800 subscribers. We can get to that easily. All right, we'll see if GU can break this level. Rejected it last night. We're going to see if we can hold 35.95 as support. If so, we can look for continued buys going to 36.25. Again, it's been making some big pushes. We got a huge move on it yesterday and caught the higher high. So we're going to see if we can break this resistance level and turn it into support, because this is the level that price failed to hold as support last when we was catching these buys to the upside. So this is going to need to be held as support instead of resistance for this uptrend to continue. What's going on, Teddy? Yes, these are key price levels that I use to enter and exit off of for support and resistance. Correct. I enter buys off support levels. And then I'm going for sales. I enter off of resistance levels. So US30 is going to try to keep pushing as well. Again, we caught this nasty move on US30. If you was in yesterday's live, y'all saw when we first entered this trade. We entered this trade literally when London session started. And then at 9:30 New York Open, that thing just freaking ripped. Went absolutely crazy. So we're about to see if we can catch a setup before New York session starts. Again, we do got news at 8:30, so we don't see action between now and 6 a.m. I'm personally just going to wait till after the 8:30 news and then see what happens between 9 and New York Open. We're going to look for a setup right here. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're going to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. We're going to be looking at possible gold buys. Gold did break above this level last night as well as yesterday, but as you can see, it failed to hold this low at support. So we're still waiting to see if we can hold this low at support at 33.68. If we can do so, we can look for buys going to 33.82. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. We have not entered this trade yet. Make sure to go ahead and like the live, y'all, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, we're almost at 3,800 subscribers. We can get to that easily. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. Drop the video for y'all, a couple videos for y'all this week so far. Make sure to explore the playlist. All playlists are up to date. So I'm debating if I want to even look for a buy setup here. It is valid. So NAS and SPX already surpassed all-time highs. So we're going to be looking to see if US30 is going to do that today. Now, if it does that today, we could see a nasty move play out today. Or we could see a retracement, then a nasty move proceed to play out. But if we do break above and hold 44.970 as support, we can look for buys going to 45.60. But depending on what price does there, like I said, we're either going to see all-time highs get hit, we're going to see price retrace and reverse. We might see some action in a little bit, y'all. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up. All right, we're back. I had to reset the screen. Yeah, so we might look for US30 setup here. Fair did retest this level here, but I'm still paying close attention to gold and GJ and GU as well. I was looking for a buy setup here last night, but it failed to hold that support. So we're looking to see if we can push back above 199.15 and look for buys going back up to 199.65. Again, if y'all was in yesterday's live, price did exactly what I was talking about. I was talking about how I wanted to see price hold this level, and then if anything retraced tonight, and that's exactly what the price did. So we're looking for today in New York session continued buys. As long as it respects and holds 199, I mean not 199, 198.50 as support, we're still gonna be looking for buys nonetheless. But let's see what this next 15 looks like. This will be a smaller move. It won't be a super big move. Obviously, this wouldn't be the risk reward. I'll have to adjust risk reward. I think it's a small. I mean, this is still a nice 1 to 2. This will be like a quick scalp or something. But yeah, we caught this entire move yesterday. We literally entered all the way here because again, this is what Price did Tokyo session Wednesday night. Then again, if y'all was in yesterday's live stream, we entered this trade. Y'all saw us chilling right here. And then this is how it played out going into New York Open. Then when New York Open started, that then exploded to the upside. All right, so let's see what this next 15 looks like. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered any trades yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal and free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Again, y'all, we're going absolutely crazy. We're 4-0 this week so far. We're either 4 or 5. I got to tally it up. It's 2. We went 2-0 yesterday. 3. Because this was a continuation of the GU trade yesterday. So that's 3 trades. 4 trades. Oh yeah, so we're 4-0 this week. Yesterday we caught 2 nice setups. We got in this GBPJPY, which was this one right here. Ended up playing out to be a nice 1 to 4 RR. And then yesterday we inserted yesterday's London session, holding into New York session, US30 buy. Got a nice 1 to 5 RR on that, which was this setup right here. Then Tuesday, got this nice GJ setup. This was Monday night going into Tuesday. And then Monday, we got this GJ setup right here. So that's how we're doing so far this week. We're just picking up where we left off last week. Last week, we went 6-0. It was 100% win rate. Again, y'all make sure you use discount code It's My Time for 20% off. That's not just the Advanced Play Signal Room, yearly, monthly, and lifetimes. Also, one-on-one sessions and Playmaker University. But if you scroll up to August 1st, you can see how we ended last month. July, we went 17-2, give us 89% win rate. So we've really been doing this over here, y'all. So again, we do got news at 8:30. So we're gonna be looking for a setup prior to 8:30, like usual. But like I always say, we don't see any action between now and 6 a.m. I recommend just waiting until after 8:30 news and then looking for something 9 a.m., 9:30 New York Open. I'm gonna see what US30 is gonna do. So who's gonna break above this level here? All right, all those other charts are rejecting, so we're just going to look at US30. It's that simple. We're going to let those things retrace. We're going to go back to those either when they retrace and hit one of our levels, or we'll see what happens during afternoons in New York session. So let's see what US30 does right here. Got a new 15 about to pop up in about 5 minutes. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at your charts, drop them in the chat. Shout out those that was in the TikTok live yesterday. We had a lot of good questions there as we broke down a lot of stuff. If you are not following me on TikTok or Instagram, y'all are missing out on more free game, especially when we go live on TikTok. Let's see if we can hold that. Yep, gold rejecting. So again, if we look back to the left, gold's literally been chilling here since Monday, which is again why we're either looking for buys. We can hold this level as support or hold this level as resistance, because we literally just been chilling and stuck here all week. Even the Tuesday news didn't do anything for us. So we're going to see what the news today does. But yeah, everything's retracing, which is completely fine. All right, especially GJ, we kind of saw that coming. We'll bring this alert down back down here. We're still looking for buys nonetheless, as long as we can hold this low as support. We can see price pushes way back up. That's what we're going to be looking for, because again, this thing's been shooting since last week, and we talked about this yesterday. Retracement is due. All right, so we're going to let price retrace, and we're going to see what if we can catch a buy sell today, but if not today, tomorrow night or Monday session for sure. And GJ. GU, same thing again. We got a big move yesterday. It's been pushing up. Caught a nice higher high. As you can see, got this higher high up. We just came back up to this resistance over right here. So, you know, we can also see a possible retracement take place like this as well. But we're still looking for buys nonetheless. So it doesn't hold this level of support. We're going to look for buys here. Right, but we're looking for buys nonetheless. So again, we're just waiting to look and see what level we're going to hold for those buy setups. So I'm going to bring this alert back down. All right, new 15 just popped up. US30 failed to hold this low as support. Let's see if it pushes back up. But again, y'all, it's just a patience game. You don't got to be in a rush to jump in the setup as soon as market opens. Yes, yesterday, as soon as London session started, we jumped into a setup, but that's not the case every single day. So US30 rejected. Kind of saw that coming too. So we want to see how this can on how this hour closes. There's still some possible setups, but like I said, usually when it's like New York news and we don't see any action, um, the first few hours of London session, it's most likely gonna be chilling up until the news event pops off. Yeah, everything's retracing. Literally everything. So we're looking for prices either touch this level or break above this level. I'm gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts. Drop them in the chat. Appreciate those that like the live, y'all. Make sure to subscribe as well. All right, y'all. So we're gonna see what GJ is gonna push back up. I look for a buy setup there. US30 is pushing back up as well. So we might look for a setup on these. We're gonna see how this next 15 plays out. Again, if I don't see anything before 6, I'm just waiting until after the news. Not gonna be going live with the members of students during today's news. We'll be going live tomorrow. That's a nice push right there. I like that. I like that right there. One question's GJ setup too. Yeah, I like this right here. Yeah, so again, we could hold 44,950 as support. We're going to look for buys going to 45.60. We're paying attention to GU and GJ today as well. But again, like I keep saying, we've just been stuck right here. We're literally, this was Monday. This was Sunday night. Price rejected but failed to hold. And we've just been chilling here literally all week. Yesterday, New York session, price rejected. Last night, price rejected. So again, we're just going to wait for price to do one or two things: either break above, hold this low as support, break below, hold that low as resistance. Yeah, I like that US30 setup right there. All right, y'all. So we're gonna just let US30 do this thing and let the rest of the charts retrace. Because again, like we talked about at the beginning of the live, we did catch huge moves this week on all these charts besides gold. Again, we caught this huge move. Price just made a big higher high off GU. So again, we could see retracements take place. Same thing with GJ. We caught the whole higher high right here. So again, we see the retracements do, especially after it's been shooting up since last week. Then US30, we literally just caught this entire move and higher high right here. All right, so with today's news and tomorrow's news, we're either going to see retracements or we're going to see price make new higher highs on all these charts. And then with gold, we're either going to see the volume pick up today and tomorrow, either continue the uptrend or start the downtrend, right? Because again, we've just been ranging. We've just been ranging. I like this setup right here. Yeah, I don't like everything else is looking right now. So I'm gonna just let everything else do their thing right now. Again, shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody who's been live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody who's been live since y'all joined. Make sure you hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels or participate in the signals or learn my exact strategy, you already know what to do. Click those links in the description. Again, make sure to take advantage of the summer sale. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. We got G retracing. Let's see if we can hold this level right here. And GJ still kind of just chilling in no man's land. But yeah, I'll let you know if we go live on TikTok today. I gotta check my schedule. I do got a few one-on-one sessions this week. Well, not even just this week, today to be specific. But yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow. London session 3 a.m. EST.